Hello everyone, welcome back to your English class. Today we will read chapter number 11 from your textbook, and this is the poem Gravity, which is written by Santhini Govindan. Santhini Govindan was born on 20th March 1959. She is a widely published award-winning author of children's literature in English. She has written more than 50 books of children, including poetry, picture books, and storybook for children of all ages. Let's know about the poem. This poem is about child curiosity on coming to know something new, which is gravity. Poet has for the first time came to know about a natural and geological gravity. She is curious to know more about gravity when her teacher for the first time told her about why the planets are there and where they are without changing their path. I also believe that when you heard about the topic gravity, you would have also the same questions in your mind. Let's read the poem and understand the explanation. Let's start with first stanza. Yesterday at school, I learned something new. It sounded so strange that I thought it must be untrue. First of all, I want to tell you that this poem is autobiographical. Autobiographical means the poet is telling about her experience. When she went to the school and her teacher told her about the gravity, she was thinking how it was possible and is that true or untrue. Because she was looking it untrue and strange, my teacher taught us about gravity, an extraordinary force that holds the universe together and keeps the planet on the course. Her teacher taught her about the gravity and its force, and she tells that how the gravity holds the universe together and how it keeps the planet on their place. Gravity, teacher said, keep things in their proper place. It keeps people, building, air, water from floating into space. When you throw a ball up into in the air, gravity makes it fall to the ground. Gravity, nature's invisible, most dominant force, works without a sound. Teacher taught her that gravity is the force which keeps all the things in their proper place. It can be building, air, water. If gravity is not there, all the things will start floating in the space. When we throw the ball in the air, only gravity attracts the things to the ground. Gravity, nature's invisible, most dominant force. It is a most important force. We can see it, but it works. In second stanza, the poet says, after I learnt about gravity, I was filled with great wonder. Amazing things that gravity did really made me ponder. Here the poet says she got surprised when she heard about the gravity because this is the amazing thing which makes her ponder. Ponder means when we think about something carefully for a long period of time. It's gravity that makes fruit from trees fall to the ground instead of rolling into the sky, never to be found. It's gravity that helps me to have a shower every day. Without gravity, my bath water would levitate and glide away. We all know that gravity is the only reason when the fruits came down from the tree when they ripen. So, if the gravity is not there, they will not find because they move into the sky. She thinks that she cannot bath if the gravity is not there because the bath water would levitate. Levitate means move or float in the air and glide away. If gravity hold all the things on the earth. Moon orbits around Earth because of the gravity power. Gravity grabs rocks from a passing comet to bring a meteor shower. And it is all because of gravity the moon moves around the earth and we can see the falling stars in the sky. Gravity attracts that rocks and comets so that we can see the meteor shower. I'm glad I know so much about gravity, but now I worry too. If the force of gravity vanish one day, what will I do? Worried when a thought came in her mind that if the gravity vanish, then what will happen? Is all the things moved around in the air? I am terrified that I'll soar into the air and float into the space. and land on the other star in a scary, cold, dark place. Lloyd thinks if the gravity vanishes, will I have or will we have to move on another planet? Which planet is scary? Scary means Dharavna, and cold and dark place. I asked Mama about this, but she just laughed and said, "No, no, that's never going to happen, so don't you worry so." But I still not fully convinced and hope that Mama is right. If she is not, I can't bear to think of my plight. She asked the same question to her mother about the scary planet and gravity. But her mother laughed and told her that it is not going to be happen. So please don't worry. But she is not convinced by her mother's answer, and she is thinking that if her mother is wrong, then she cannot imagine what will happen and how will happen, because she got worried about all these things. So this is all about the chapter. Hope you like this poem. Thank you. Have a nice day.